I saw a post on social media the other day where it basically said, let me double check. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read it because I wanted to actually stick. But I saw a post on social media where it says some people in our generation in our community wasn't raised. They was tolerated. Sat in front of a TV, was given chicken nuggets and Capri Suns most of their childhood, was never loved properly, nor did they witness it. So I mean, we can get into our thoughts about it, but I think that was a strong point, and it stuck with me. Not myself, because we was raised to an extent. There was times where we might have felt like we was tolerated and shit like that
Right.
too. But I feel like a lot of parents nowadays in our generation, like people our age that are having kids, that's what they're doing with their children.
Right.
They're just tolerating the kids. Or I'm gonna stick a tablet in front of the kid and just let him figure it out. Let her figure it out. Or I'm gonna just put him in front of the TV while I go do my thing. And then hopefully the TV gave them some knowledge or taught them how to talk. Like hopefully the TV, hopefully the videos they're watching, hopefully all of these gadgets that I'm buying my kid is gonna
Advance them in some type of way.
yeah, or make up for the love that they're missing out on.
Right.
Because that's a big thing there where we don't see enough. We don't, like, as parents and as children, we haven't seen enough love to an extent. And if you have seen it, then there's certain shit that you don't really tolerate to it. You know what I'm saying? You don't really
Right.
tolerate. So a lot of people our age, they really go through. You see, like, who hurt you? I always say that, who hurt you? And sometimes it's not a person that they've been with, it's a person that raised them.
Right.
You weren't tolerated, so you don't know that you're supposed to be loved. You don't know your worth.
Right.
Like even, and it kind of go back to slavery to an extent where parents, like, if when you go to school and I don't know how good of a student you were, but when you go to school and the teacher want to talk to your mom, parent teacher conference, like, he's doing so well at reading, or he's doing so well at math. You're like, yeah, he's so well behaved. Yeah, well, man, he's a headache too.
Man.
Or he's a headache. He be driving my nerves bad, really, at home. Like, but that go in, and most of the time a kid just wants a parent to be like, oh, I'm proud of you.
Right.
I'm so proud of him. Yes, he's been great. But in front of these white teachers, they're going to be like, oh, he's been a headache. He's been this. He's been that. And to an extent, it kind of, I think Pops might have been talking to me about it, or Mama. But it goes back to, like, slavery when when they would have us out on the chopping blocks and they're looking at the kid like, oh, he's so strong, he's smart, he's well mannered, and they always would downplay the kid. And the main reason why they were downplaying the kid, because they wanted to lower the value of the kid.
Exactly.
So you wouldn't buy my kid.
Damn.
Or you wouldn't take my kid away from me.
Exactly.
And in some ways, if the parents, they're in a fucked up situation, but you're persevering through that and you're functioning well in school, but they say, well, I notice he doesn't, sometimes he smells, sometimes he comes home hungry. And now you feel like, oh, this is such a good kid that they might try to take my kid away from me, or try to call them folk on me to take my kid.
Right.
To an extent, sometimes we see that, sometimes we've experienced that, sometimes we've lived that. But I think I don't know, man. I just think that I think that we need to do more with raising our kids as opposed to just tolerating them. Don't just sit them in front of a TV.
Exactly.
Don't just play some music and play Coco Melon all day and just hoping it's going to be good. We got to really raise our kids, realize their personalities.
Exactly.
Realize their triggers, their thoughts, their dats. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But
I mean, I feel that, and to me, it's more or less like now, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Now, these kids be on that bullshit a lot of time. And these kids be on some bullshit a lot. But I think, honestly, it all comes down to, pointing to your child. Have to. That is number uno. I don't know how to
numero uno.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's Fresco Bar. He just stacked.
But yeah, for real, like, it comes down to you actually pointing to your child. I know one of my homeboys, I was talking to him like probably a couple weeks ago, and his biggest thing is like, he, with his son, he be like, yeah, man, his son be getting mad at little certain shit they're doing, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And it's like I said, from our generation, it was so easy just to, nigga, stop all that crying, or whoop you, or whatever the case may be.
You want something to cry about?
Exactly. Mm-hmm. So he said for him, it's like just having those conversations, just trying to have a level of understanding when it comes to your kids. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
It's like, I feel like you said, this generation, sometimes we don't know how to do that.
I was gonna let you finish, and I was gonna fix it.
Sometimes we don't know how to do that.
Right.
And sometimes we're afraid to ask how to do that because our parents didn't been through a lot, but our parents over the years have learned how to be attentive.
For sure.
Or to, okay, I know he need this and not just putting him in front of, just trying to, fill his life with entertainment. Like, the Madea. Not Madea.
Big Mama.
Big Mama. The Big Mama thing when they had they're going to go to school to aftercare. We doing all these things just trying to fill up their day so they don't recognize that, damn, I'm really not being a parent to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And y'all are getting all this other outside attention or other outside entertainment by different things when in all reality, all a kid really wants is, your attention. Right. At the end of the day, my 3-month-old, bro, we be kicking it now.
Yeah.
And what makes me happy and what makes me proud, honestly, is like when I start talking to her, cause she would sit there and like really cry, like, talking. She be talking.
Yeah.
But when I pick her up and I start, now listen, like I talk to her just like that, like, now listen, we gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta get the stuff together. She busts out smiling every single time. And it just lets me know like we on the right track already.
Facts.
I know my oldest daughter for a long time, she didn't have the attention that I feel like I should have given her.
Okay.
So she fell behind in school. And when it's hard to address these things sometimes.
Yeah.
Cause it all takes self-accountability to address those things that, damn, I may have not been the best parent to you in this situation. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And a lot of us, with these generational curses, we don't speak on these type of things because it's like, damn, I ain't did nothing wrong. When you know you didn't give me your all, mama. Right. When you know you ain't give me your all, pops.
Yeah.
And that's what, even as young kids, as young children, like they look towards that. They want to be bucked up. That's all a kid want. My daughter get in the car, I'm like, you can't sing. I want her to sing. I want her to express herself in every way that she can, rather than go out and seek that from somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So she'll have her, comfort level on some shit. But I don't feel like we have to create that space for them.
No,
that's really what it comes down to.
Yeah,
creating that space that, you good. We straight every time you come around. We good. We gonna handle all the things that need to be handled. But if we just sit there and she'll figure it out. Give her a phone. Give her a tablet. Yeah. Give her
because
YouTube.
That stopped them from crying. That stopped them from bothering you. You dig what I'm saying? That's what it be sometimes. And it's like, oh man, let me get him this kid. I'm gonna buy them this tablet so they'll leave me alone. So they won't keep bothering me. And sometimes, you got stuff to do at home. It popped in. Sometimes you doing stuff at home and you need peace of mind or you need quiet for sure. But it's sometimes where it's like, I just want to be able to do my thing, put the TV in front of them while I go smoke or while I go grab a couple drinks or just while I play the game for a little bit. Cause I'm getting my entertainment. I just want to release my mind.